Toy Chat is not a children's channel. This video is intended for adult gift givers and collectors.
Hi guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Sang.
And Max.
And today we are doing another discussion video. And I hope you're happy to see our faces, because it's literally a whole week of just our faces. But we have a bunch of cool things to talk about today as well to show you guys.
So, Sang and I were not originally planning on filming a discussion video right after we just posted a whole slew of other discussions on our channel, but girl, we had to convene and have an emergency discussion about this because a whole bunch of Dolly leaks and news just hit the internet. And if you saw the thumbnail and the title of this video, you will know that this discussion is going to focus primarily on Rainbow High Series 2, which as of now, collectively, if you include all of the leaked promo images as well as several teasers at this point that the official Rainbow High Instagram has posted, as well as characters that have been teased and revealed in the animated series, we are basically compiling a discussion on the fact that collectively we have now seen the entirety of the core new characters and dolls in Series 2. So we're going to be talking about that in today's video, and that's going to be the main focus. It's mainly going to be just a big Rainbow High discussion. Towards the end, stay tuned. As you guys can see, we're surrounded by a couple other dolls right now, and we're going to let you guys know what you can expect in the weeks to come from Toy Chat. December is going to be a really big month for us. I know we just did a whole bunch of the high-end expensive adult collectible realm with our Integrity Toys convention videos, but we have a whole lot of Playline content coming, and we'll let you guys know what to expect from that a little bit later in the video. So real quick disclaimer before we get started with this conversation. Obviously up until, as we've discussed in prior discussions on our channel, up until a company gives its formal and finalized reveals, certain little details are subject to change. So disclaimer, none of this is finalized until the company has confirmed it's finalized from their own mouths, y'all.
With our luck, they tend to announce something right after re-upload.
So just for context, this video is being filmed on November 30th, 2020. So the doll world moves extremely fast, and we definitely knew we wanted to get this up prior to the new Rainbow High webisode posting on Friday. And I've also heard some speculation online that these new dolls in Series 2 could go live online as early as December 1st. That's the rumors, that's the speculation, so I don't know for sure. So by the time this video goes up, it's possible these dolls will be live. We don't know. Also, through some sleuthing and detective work, I was able to find Amazon listings for all except one of the currently unreleased Series 2 Rainbow High dolls. So I will link all of those in the video description below. One in particular is missing, the Series 2 Amaya Rain. I was not able to find a listing for. I will update the information in the description as new information comes up, because as we said, certain things are subject to change. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right in to the first doll, and these images have been all over the place online, so I'm not really gonna credit anyone in particular because they've been posted all over the place. We right now are looking at images on a Rainbow High Dolls Facebook page, but Instagram accounts like Krystal Sushi, Papusa Leme, Dolly News, all kinds of stuff. We're sharing these images. These promos are just all over the place now. So the first character is the fuchsia hot pink girl, Stella Monroe. Allegedly, that's her name. It's the name listed on her Amazon listing, so that is kind of the official sourcing we're using is, yeah, these Amazon listings are live, as in they exist, but they don't currently have any images. So she has fuchsia hot pink color scheme, and we have very, very briefly met Stella in the animated series in episode 5.
She's already an icon.
Seriously, I loved her scene. It was so funny, and people are gifing it left and right, like where she, after the girls are invited to the A's prefect party, Stella is like, oh my god, the party, I have to get ready now! And she just runs out of the class and she just shoves this girl to the side, and it's iconic. But that's all we know about her so far. But if you check out her Amazon listing, which her Amazon listing is a little bit weird because at this time of recording, she's listed under a different name, Jett Dawson, which there's some complication with that name. We'll get to that a little bit later. But she is the hot pink fuchsia girl, and she is described as a beautiful hot pink fashion doll.
So on here, on the description, it says Stella Monroe right there.
Yeah, so we're pretty certain her name is Stella, and some interesting little information about her characters on the Amazon listing as well. Stella may be descended from royalty, but her statement-making style is anything but traditional. The doll looks gorgeous. She has a faux fur coat and hot pink crop top. I love her skirt. They're like little rhinestones on her skirt.
I think it's very interesting how a lot of these doll companies borrow from pre-existing fashion, which is really cool because that coat looks really familiar. I think I've seen it on an Integrity toy before. I think it's on like Reckless, one of the Reckless dolls.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's obviously, this is one of my favorite things about Rainbow High is there are so many correlations to real world luxury brands. I mean, everything from Gucci to Louis Vuitton to Dior, I'm hearing, Chanel. But yeah, Stella looks super cute. And it looks like she has light blue eyes, which is really interesting. Her hair looks cute, but I'm also a little bit concerned that hairstyle is going to be iffy in box, especially like how the little pigtails are tied.
Well, I think oftentimes you get with pigtails or anything where you're having buns or anything, it could be uneven depending on where they position it, or it just is off center. But I think she looks really cute in her promo images. It's definitely, you can tell Denisa styled this one. So I'm hoping the real doll looks really nice. But I mean, we do have a good track record of the hair looking relatively decent.
Yes, and Stella is actually one of the characters that the official Rainbow High Instagram teased just today. So yeah, so I think at this point we can probably expect these dolls pretty soon because they've released a couple teasers, which we'll get to that a little bit more later. Stella's second outfit is cute as well. It looks like a little bra top and like mini sequins.
It's definitely very it looks like there's several different types of fabric, which I really like, but it's really basic compared to some of the other girls.
Yeah, which is sort of, we'll see if that ends up kind of being a recurring theme in series 2. But she looks super fun. Her character looks very much like a little party girl. And we noticed in the animated series, she has some sort of European accent. They mention in the little Amazon bio that she's descended from royalty or believed to be. So yeah, I don't know if she's gonna have like a Scottish or English, like British accent. I couldn't completely decipher in her very brief, clip. But yeah, she looks great. Let us know what y'all think of Stella in the comments below. So, one of the Rainbow High dolls that was recently teased on the official Rainbow High Instagram was a neon lime green girl, and allegedly her name is Karma Nichols, or Nichols. We're gonna go with Nichols, I think, but yeah, her name is Karma. She is another doll where we were able to find an Amazon listing of her. She is a beautiful neon fashion doll. In her description on Amazon, it says Karma comes from a family of Rainbow High graduates, and she's ready to make her mark with trending fashion, which leads me to believe she may be an older character. So I don't know if she's going to be, have some relation to the A's.
I was really excited when I saw the promo image that Rainbow High Instagram posted. I'm not super happy how these promo images look. I think she looks really washed out. Because the one we saw was very stylized and retouched. This one, she's not quite as a deep kind of like skin tone. She's more of like a basic skin tone, and then her hair is not that bright, like vibrant neon green. And I think her outfit's kind of like half-baked.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I'm really gonna have to save like final thoughts for when we actually see her in person, but these first impressions, we have some radically like different kind of contrast, because the image that the Rainbow High Instagram posted, everything was very vivid and, you know, heavy saturation, and she looked like a really striking, fun neon green. These promo images that are circulating, yeah, she does look a bit washed out, and the skin tone looks a little bit lighter. Honestly, in this, she looks more neon yellow than neon green.
And I wonder if, like, she's supposed to be glow in the dark. I can see maybe that'll be fun, because there is glow in the dark hair. I mean, her makeup is really, really pretty. I love that striking eyeliner. But yeah, it's just weird, because like, yeah, the promo images that we saw initially, she was very like neon green, like almost like toxic, like neon.
I'm gonna trust those a little bit more than these leaked promo images, honestly, because I feel like these look overexposed in general.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I think it's probably gonna be in the middle. I think because the initial like stylized photo of her, I think that's really heavily edited, and then that's the norm for whoever does their promo images. And these, because they're photographed in such a bright light, it looks washed out. So
yeah, for
it's
sure.
probably somewhere in between.
Yeah, that's most likely the case. Something unique for her as well, she has glitter lips. The thing is, when I just look at her outfit alone, and we have, you know, this little crop top and a very unique skirt, it almost seems like it's sort of supposed to replicate like a green denim, and then there's like this tulle skirt underneath it.
But it looks like she's wearing either shorts or like another like
so there's sort of actually a lot of like layers to that piece, but I think that her top looks bare in comparison to that. However, obviously, you know, Rainbow High dolls come with two outfits, and it looks like it's possible that the intention is to put this like metallic green jacket over that other top, and the jacket looks really cute.
It looks sheer.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks sheer.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Actually, that'd be great. I would love that if it's sheer. Karma looks fun. I really hope her neonness pops in person, you know, as much as I would like it to. But yeah, overall, I'm gonna have to reserve my final thoughts for the in-person experience, because she does seem less detailed than some of the other girls in terms of her overall ensemble. Although, like I said, that jacket, if it's like a sheer jacket, so fun. Love it, if that is the case. The next character we're going to talk about is a little bit complicated to talk about, because we have limited information on her, but she has been unveiled by the official Rainbow High Instagram, and we touched on her really briefly if you guys watched our Bella Parker review. Which, yeah, if you haven't, that'll be linked in the description below. She is an Indigo character, so her color scheme is basically like, you know, like combination of very, very dark purple and blue.
Yeah, she's purple, but veering on like the blue side.
And what's super exciting about her is she is sporting what looks like an all new skin tone for Rainbow High. She looks a shade or 2 or 3 darker than Sunny or Skylar from Series 1, and that was a very common issue people had with Series 1, was that it was not diverse enough in skin tones.
Yeah, I think we've seen a leaked photo of her that's been circulating online that we cannot show, but she had a very generic skin tone in that photo. So I'm thinking maybe they saw the backlash with the lack of like diversity, and they changed her skin tone.
I'm almost wondering if maybe that's why she's the only character from Series 2, Core Series 2, whose promos have not leaked. I can't find them.
Yeah, that could be the case, maybe.
So I'm curious if it's because they made some changes last minute to her, and that may not be the only change they made to her, because her name, we don't know for sure. So like I said, don't treat any of this information as finalized official, because we don't know if this is finalized or official. when you scour online and you look at Instagram posts and you look at the Rainbow High wiki and Wikipedia and a couple different sources and like Reddit, you will see this Indigo girl referenced as Krystal Bailey. And there's even, like, in the wiki article, they cite that her name was originally Jett Dawson, which that's the name that appears on her Amazon listing, and coincidentally enough, it also appears on Stella's Amazon listing. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know if there was like an intent to use that name, and we don't know for sure whether or not they're still going to use the Jett Dawson name. So this girl's name is either Jett Dawson or Krystal Bailey, one of the two, we don't know. I'm a fan of Krystal, personally. I think that's a cute name, but Jett Dawson is a cool, that's like an edgy, like cool kind of name. So we don't have a whole lot to go off of with her. We just have this one picture.
But her description says she's a trendsetter, and Jett or Krystal makes headlines with her writing and her look. She comes with 2 tailored jackets, a detailed skirt, jeans, tops, and 2 pairs of trendy heels and more. So it's cool. She comes with 2 jackets, which I think is, I like jackets on dolls. I think, you know, they're a bit more versatile.
A thing that I'm a fan of on her is she has a cute little sculpted headband on her head that looks like it's gonna be iridescent, so that's fun. I love her makeup too. Her makeup's so pretty. It's like these like tiered, you know, blue ombre to, you know, indigo purple. It's definitely really nice that they are incorporating a new skin tone. So you know what, even if that means she ends up like delayed or whatever, that's totally fine because Rainbow High is listening to consumer feedback. Her hair looks gorgeous. I really hope it has like those kind of, you know, true to the color indigo itself. I hope it has those subtle little like blue and purple kind of like highlights to it. There's a lot of filters and editing to these, you know, these like advertisement images. So we'll have to
so, you know, take this with a grain of salt.
Okay, so if you watched our Bella Parker review, I made a comment when we were kind of like talking about the artwork on the back of the box that there was a girl who I said looks suspiciously similar to Avery Styles, but a lot of people were mentioning like, oh, it looks like Amaya, and I was like, yeah, she just looks familiar in general, like a character we've already seen, and it looks like it is a new version of Amaya Rain, which it's kind of crazy that we're already getting a second doll of Amaya, even though we haven't even met her in the show. By episode 5 anyway, she's mentioned in the first episode, and it seems like she's gonna have a pretty pivotal role, but yeah, they're already doing a second version of her, and we can also verify that because Amaya is listed in every Amazon listing lists her as one of the series 2 characters.
But we haven't found like an actual listing for her yet.
No, I tried, y'all. If any of you have come across an Amazon listing for Amaya, feel free to share it. I will update the video description once we have a listing for her, but search results are just too muddied with her initial release, which is still incredibly popular, you know, selling out on Amazon and everything, and we reviewed her as well, so if you haven't watched that, make sure to check it out. But this new Series 2 version of her, Sang and I are kind of split on.
I do not like her one bit. I think it's very fun that we're finally having like a rainbow character, but I think she's just a hot mess. I mean, she's really cute. There's something off about her to me. I think she looks too loud.
What I personally think is kind of cool about her is if you followed, you know, kind of MGA's ventures with Poopsie Slime Surprise prior to Rainbow High coming out, and a lot of people are saying that, yeah, Rainbow High is in a way kind of like a spin-off of Poopsie Slime Surprise. This Series 2 Amaya looks a lot like Rainbow Dream, who was part of the initial Rainbow Surprise dolls that I think kind of like inspired and led to Rainbow High. So I think it's cool that they sort of, at this point, are basically creating, you know, like Rainbow High versions scaled down to, you know, 12-inch standard size of those characters and, you know, designs that people got really attached to. So I think that fans of the Rainbow Surprise dolls, which we reviewed those also, by the way, a long time ago, like a year or so ago, I think she's super fun. I would go as far as to say, I'm going to say something controversial and say that, like, I might enjoy her more than Series 1 Amaya. Not in every aspect, but my issue with Series 1 Amaya is, like, her jacket, like, it was so cute in theory, but I couldn't keep it on her. Like, it was so stiff, and, like, I couldn't move her, I couldn't pose her. So I was kind of forced to just appreciate her for purely, like, the top and skirt underneath, which is gorgeous. But I just felt like I couldn't appreciate her full look.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they use the same mold for everyone, so it's hard to distinguish characters. Like, oh, that's Amaya, or oh, that's Bella, beyond the fact that the color scheme. So I think the first Amaya, because she's so, like, white, like, her initial look is very white.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard to, like, say, oh yeah, that's Amaya, because now she's, like, rainbow themed.
I appreciate this look and this release as more of an actual rainbow hair doll, because yeah, it's like if you watched our Amaya, playset studio review, that the gimmick of, like, the painting her hair, I couldn't get it to work. This is genuine, like, throughout rainbow hair. I think if you're not into that, or if that's a little bit too much for you, you will not be as into her.
Mm-hmm. If the actual doll is styled like the promo image, I think she'll look really beautiful. I don't like her initial outfit, but I do think this cheerleading outfit is really cute.
Yes, which I think would help her perfectly accompany the cheer line, which we've already discussed a little bit on our channel as well, which those are 110% official now, because promo images are all over the place and they have Amazon listings as well. I haven't really done hunting and pecking for all of them, but they're there. I mean, in this case, I guess it makes sense that her secondary look is a very contrasting one that's more casual cheerleader. So we initially thought that her t-shirt was a reprint of Avery's, but it's not. Avery says rainbow, and Amaya says sparkle. This inspiration isn't Gucci like Avery. This
one is
that other one.
Supreme.
Supreme, yes. This is more of the Supreme inspiration. I really like the little rainbow micro sequin.
I hate it. That's my least favorite part. It's so much rainbow. Like,
I like rainbows. But I think if you're sold on that, you'll be a fan, but she is loudly rainbow. So if that's not your thing, let us know what y'all think of Series 2 Amaya. And it's also interesting because I think this is showing us that Rainbow High wants us to get attached to characters, given that they're putting out these secondary releases of the same characters versus, like, LOL Surprise OMG, where everything is just, like, different character every time.
Let us know if you want us to buy the cheer line and review those, because we are very conflicted if we should collect them or not. Max likes only 2, and I might just get the other 4 just completed.
Yeah, if you guys would really like a review of the cheer line, let us know. If there's enough demand for it, we'll do it. So, last but not least, y'all, such a big deal. The boy. The boy. We knew we were getting a boy because he's on the back of the box, the back of Bella's box for Series 2, and Bella is already readily available. We've seen her several times in stores, and there was heavy speculation that the boy's color scheme would be teal, and I found his Amazon listing as well, and yeah, he is listed as the teal boy, and his name is River Kendall. Adorable name. There's a lot of people who are saying they think his last name is like a spoof reference to Ken doll. That wouldn't be the first Barbie reference, because Bella's top is completely like a recreation of California Dream Barbie, which we mentioned in her review. So yeah, of course, because he's a boy, he has an all-new sculpt, and he looks so cute. He looks very cute.
Obviously, I think he could have been done a lot of wrong ways, and he looks super cute. I think he looks more similar to a sculpt for the taller line.
The Rainbow Surprise from
Yeah.
Poopsie?
Yeah, I think he looks a little bit more like that, than he does like Rainbow High. It's just the shape of the eyes. I think the shape of the eyes remind me of like the more original look, because I think they're smaller and they're not super like circular.
Yeah, they definitely, I mean, that's one of the big differences is that it seems like they gave him slightly more almond-shaped eyes compared to the girls who have very, very, you know, like round doe eyes.
Oh, I love his eyebrows. So cute.
I know, so cute. I think he's adorable.
Oh, he is totally.
I think he's really cute.
I love that he has lashes.
I actually, you know what? I'm glad they kept lashes on him. His lashes look shorter than the girls, and as where, you know, they have top and bottom, he only has, you know, top lashes. I think it was a good decision. I think, and it's like a tasteful amount of eyelash. And yeah, I agree with saying his eyebrows are so cute. What's really interesting about his sculpt too is he has much thinner lips than the girls. But it's really cute. It's like a little like pursed like smile kind of. And you can definitely tell they gave a little bit more shape to his jawline. So he has a little bit more of slightly more, you know, like masculine features. I feel like I'm really gonna like this sculpt. And if they use it, you know, for other boys, I'd really like to see, like Sang mentioned earlier, like it seems like they use all the same sculpts for the girls. I'd like to see them introduce other sculpts in general.
One thing I would love for them to do is side glancing eyes. Like just different things to make them a bit more unique.
Also, you get a little peek of his hair. Love his hair color. It's, you know, there's some people who are like arguing. I know everyone has different perceptions of like colors. Like I've seen some people saying like, that's not technically teal, like whatever shade you want to call it. It looks adorable and it looks strikingly different from the existing mainly blue character, Skylar. I'm a little mixed on his outfit.
I love it.
Well, so his main outfit looks bulky to me. It's very like layered and it's very casual. Ironically, yeah, I feel like we're gonna have opposite opinions on this. I am a bigger fan of his secondary outfit, which is super Gucci. It's super Gucci inspired.
I think it's trashy.
Well, you know,
Preppy.
Straight out of like a millennial YouTuber or hip hop video or like whatever. You know, I really like the other jacket. I like the gold, and I like the like alligator skin shorts.
His first outfit's more of like a preppy.
It's
like,
preppier. You know what though? In some ways, I appreciate that. I appreciate that the secondary outfits are like you know, when they're kind of a contrasting look.
I am curious if his the sweatshirt underneath, if it's short sleeves to like make room for the jacket to go over it, the jersey. Because if you have a long sleeve over another long sleeve, it would be extra bulky. So I wonder if it's like a cutoff, like it shows his arms. I don't know.
Oh, that would be fun.
That'd be fun. And then of course he has another shirt that he ties around his waist. But I'm pretty sure it's very similar to Ruby, where it's not an actual shirt, it's just an attachment, like a belt almost.
Yeah.
Cute though.
I really like him. Overall, yeah, I think he's great. And according to his Amazon bio, he is a star on the school football team, and that's reflected in his sporty, cool style. So yeah, this also confirms that the first boy doll from the series is not going to be Colin.
Colin seems like a villain.
Girl.
Or like one of like the guy that the main girl dates in like the beginning of the movie, and where she dumps for like the nerdy guy or something.
I mean, it's really funny, again, if you watched one of our last discussion videos, like we aren't vibing with everything about the Rainbow High animated series, but I do have to say I liked the last episode, episode 5, and yeah, there was like like they kept marketing like drama as, you know, a major selling point of this series, but nothing that dramatic happened up until episode 5. In episode 5 I was like, oh girl.
I mean, it's definitely like a movie moment, because like normally girls would talk about who they're dating. I mean, obviously how many guys are there at school?
I was gonna say, the thing is though, I guess it makes sense that maybe Ruby wouldn't have known, because she rooms with Violet and Jade, and Skylar rooms with Sunny.
Yeah, but then I mean, obviously they all knew who. Maybe they didn't.
I don't know.
If someone say, "Oh, you're going to a dance," like who are you going with? like you would say his name and that would get around.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm very curious what's going to happen from there. You can speculate wildly in the comments below. Because I'm really curious what direction they're going to go.
And I just don't understand how he would get away with it. Like obviously both these two girls go to the same school. They're gonna both be at the dance, and he's just gonna, run around.
He didn't plan his timing very well. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really curious if they are gonna kind of set him up as like a villain, or if they're gonna weirdly try to redeem him, or there's going to be some weird misunderstanding. I don't know. And it's funny too, because when we first watched episode 1 and 2, it seemed like the A's were kind of villains. Like we were getting like Regina George vibes from them, but
they have their own like intro music that plays every time they walk in.
Yeah, but now it's kind of seeming like they're kind of just like cool, like upperclassmen. So I don't know. But that concludes our discussion on the entirety of the core dolls for Series 2 of Rainbow High. Stay tuned to our channel, because best believe that once we actually find these dolls, and again, there's rumors and speculation that they'll be available in early December. But yeah, we will link in the description below Amazon links for every doll in Series 2 that we were able to track down, except for, like I said, we weren't, at this time of recording, we weren't able to find a listing for Amaya Series 2. But as soon as we do, the description will be updated. And, as you can see, we are here with a couple different dolls today. And like I mentioned earlier, December is going to be a very busy month at Toy Chat. It's the holiday season, so, people are going to be buying stuff left and right. There's so much new stuff. It was very requested that we review the Barbie Extra dolls, and so I have 2 of those. I have number 3 and number 1. I am missing number 2, the Asian character, but I did order her online and I'm expecting her soon, so definitely stay tuned on our channel for a review of those. And I know everyone's just making like comparisons and saying like, oh, they seem so similar to like Bratz and OMG and da-da-da. And yeah, we're not gonna spend a huge amount of time talking about integrity, because we just did for like 5 hours straight in our past 3 videos.
So our next video is probably gonna be a haul. Until all of them arrive, we are not gonna be able to show you guys everything, but they are trickling in. Max has not received a single one, so these are all mine.
Yeah.
And
so we got to feel less bad about how long it took us to get those videos up, because we don't have any of the dolls. I don't. And we also, MGA is just debuting boys left and right, because we also have right here the OMG Remix 2-pack with Punk Girl and Rocker Boy. This is actually the review you will probably be seeing soonest on our channel. I'm going to try to crank this one out. So stay tuned. We will be reviewing these on our channel as well. This is the very first LOL Surprise OMG Boy. I'm gonna have some thoughts on him, so we can discuss that in that review. And if there's any Disney fans out there, I did also recently purchase the Holiday 2020 Special Edition Ariel doll, and I did a little poll on my Instagram, and most people were wanting a review of her. And we actually did also review the limited edition Midnight Masquerade Ursula doll. That's caught up in editing right now, and we had to deprioritize it for a bit. But at some point that will be on our channel as well. So sound off in the comments, and let us know which of these you are most excited for. If there's other stuff you'd like us to check out, and of course, Rainbow High fans, check out links in the description. I will also include a link to our full Rainbow High playlist. We have, as of this point, reviewed every single doll released by Rainbow High, and we will, from the looks of it, continue to do that. Thank you for joining us for this little impromptu Rainbow High discussion. Definitely chat, in the comments. Let us know what you guys think of the Rainbow High Series 2 characters. I'm a pretty big fan of most of what is going on in Series 2, so we will definitely be reviewing those ASAP as soon as we find them / they are available. So hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single bit of the adult collector perspective here on Toy Chat. And we will see you next time. Bye.